Hello dear friends, welcome back on the tutorial from the Solidworks. In this tutorial we will learn how to create two-dimensional sketch the slots in the Solidworks. This is the located here in the sketch, the two-dimensional sketch. There is the slots, and there is several options of the sketch. If you open here, the four options to create the slots in the SolidWorks. So we will see all of them there step by step how to create the slots in the SolidWorks. So as usual, the first of all you have to select the plane where you want to create your sketch. Here you have the front plane, top plane, and right plane, and you can select one of them. For example, I will select the front plane, and here the select the sketch. So in this case, let's select here the slots, and if you select the slot, you will see here this menu, and the first option is by default is selected, is creating the slot, the straight slot by the 3 points. So here you see the points where you want to, where you need to select. So let's start to create the first option. So select the first point. So then if you drag your the mouse, that it will be you can drag your the horizontally or vertically down or vertically up or some inclination to specify the second point. So let's make it horizontal and specify the second point. And if you drag your the mouse in up or down, you will notice that the slot will be creating. So and select the third point. So you see here the slot is created, and here the dimensions is in my case is automatically appeared, since here you see the add dimension is activated. So let me just deactivate this one, and here the select the millimeter, so unit. So and here the press the close dialog and just double click for this to convert to the millimeter. So here you see that the dimensions converted to millimeter. So this is the first option to create a slot. So let's see the another options here. This option, and here I will activate this option without any dimension. So I will create the same slot, for example, the first point and second point and the third point. Here the difference is here there's no any dimension is represented. So if you want to, for example, the change the dimension of the slot, here in the first option, just double click to the dimension and type here the value which you want, for example 160, and press enter. So the dimension will be changed the same way the dimension for this option. So let's make it 30 millimeter, press enter. So this is the how to change dimension in the SolidWorks. However, in the next tutorials we will see the exactly the topics related with the dimensioning. So we will also learn how to put the dimensions in the SolidWorks. So again, see the another options. Just have to create a slot, for example, except slot again. Let's keep the first option. Now let's see the difference between this option and this option. So here in the first two options, we create a slot according to this method. So the measurement unit is between the two points. Now we will create a slot according to this option. So I will select this one, and let's activate the dimension to see the difference. So I will create here the slot, the same, the horizontal, and just create this one. And you see the difference between the left side and the right side slot. Here the measurement is the measure with the edge of the arcs, but in the first case it is the measure between the center of the arc. So here this is the difference. So this is the first option, this is this option, and this is this option. So there is no difference in the case of the height. So if you want to change the dimension, the same way, double click for the dimension, type that value you want and press enter. So it will be changed. In this case, it will be 100, the same way here. So this is how to create a slot. That's the 3 points, straight slot, or we can create a slot with some inclinations, with some angle like this. So in this option. So this is the option how to create a slot. So we can exit from this sketch. So this is our slots with the first option. We can delete this all of them and go further with the another the option of the slot. So select the front plane, press the sketch again. So now let's select the slot and see the second option is the slot with the center point. Select this one. So the same way we have these two options. So let me see the first option and let's deactivate the dimension and start to draw this the slot. So if you specify the center point and drag your the mouse, you see the line will be created. So the reference line will be created. So in a symmetric way in the right side and the left side. So and you can specify the second point as you want, horizontal or vertical or with some angle. So let's make it horizontal. So and specify the second point and drag your mouse up or down to specify the height of the slot. So in this case, we create a slot starting from the center point and we will go to the symmetrical in the right and left side and draw the third point to specify the height of the slot. So this is the second option to create the slot starting from the center point. So the same way you can create a slot with a vertical slot like this, the center point, the second point, and the third point. So this is the next option. So the same way you can create with some angle the slot like this. So the same way what we have seen so we can activate the dimension and to see the first option. So the measurement distance between the centers, or if you select this option, this will be the measurement, will be the distance between the edges of the arc. So this is the two options, and with the center of the hole can be activated this one. So this is the second options to create the slots with the center point. So we can finish the sketch. So let's again delete this one and select again the plane sketch to see the next option to create a slot. The next option is this one with a 3-point arc slot. So in this case, we will create the arc slot, not a straight slot. So we have to specify the first point, and if you drag your the mouse, you see the arc will be created. This is the reference arc. So to specify the second point, you can specify any point like here the same point, the horizontal inclination to the same point, or with some points. Let's specify the second point, and if you drag to specify the third point and specify that it is the height. So with the 4 points, so it is the inclined arc slot. So here you can specify the dimension. So first point, second point, third point, and the third point, fourth point. So in this case, it shows the dimension since we activated here this option. So I activate this one, and here the last options to create a slot. So here select this one, select the first point, and you can specify the second point, and in the third point you can specify any point, So you can make it 180 degrees or higher, or in the 90 degrees. So specify the third point. So and specify the last point like this. So in this case, we will create a slot. This point, the center point arc slot. The same way you can activate the dimension option and create the slot with the representing with the dimension like this. Let me here move here and this one. In this case, it's for the construction. Sorry. So, so let me here. If you select this one and if you press this one, activated the for the construction, and if you close this one, it will be converted to the construction. And if you want to convert to the main line, just press this one, and here deactivate this one and close the menu, and it will be converted again to the main line. So it is the how to convert to the construction line. So this is the options for the slot, how to create the slots. There is another options to create a slot, but it is not in the inside of the slot, but we can create the slot with the offset function. In this case, let's create the line. Just we already learned the line, how to create the line. So it is just a line, and we will learn the offset function in the later. So anyway, just anyway, just we will in this case how to create the offset using this using this line. I mean the create the slot. In this case, we have the offset. So in this case, select this one, and here in the option, select the directional and select here the activate this one. You see here it converted to the slot, and if you increase here the value, you will create here the straight the slot. This is the how to create the slot using the just single line. So you can here create this one, or you can draw the arc, for example, like this, and from the arc you can construct the slot the same way. Create the offset, select offset, and here the select the line, and this one is must be the activated, so be directional and the cap ends. So you see it will be converted to the uh, to the to the slot. So in the here, if you activate this one, this center line which we draw the arc first will be converted to the construction line with the reference line since it is activated. So that's okay. You see it converted to the construction line. So this is the how to create the slots in general in Solidworks. In general, there is the options, four options. However, you can create the slots using the offset function, offset entity here. Anyway, we will learn in detail how to create offset in the next our tutorial. So this is the or the how to create the slots. So thank you very much.